everybody, welcome back to the Working Man's Whiskey. I'm Bobby. Guys, first things first, wanted to let you guys know that the hats have finally arrived. I'm really happy with the way they turned out. Really nice hats. The Richardson 112s, and several have been reserved already. They're being sent out today, or some are being sent out today. Thank you all for the support. Everybody who's bought one of these already, I really appreciate it. If you would like a hat, I have plenty left. I'm charging $25 a hat. I'm covering shipping anywhere within the United States. You can contact me on here, on Facebook, my Working Man's Whiskey page. My email address is bobbybow25@yahoo.com. BOBBYBOW25@yahoo.com. So you can contact me anywhere and tell me you want a hat, and I'll get your hat out today. Anybody who contacts me today, before, say, 3 o'clock California time, because that's when I plan on going and doing the shipment. So please let me know if you'd like one. If I don't get your hat out today, I can probably get it out. I'm not sure if they're open tomorrow, being Sunday, but I get it out this week for sure. So definitely let me know. And thank you all for the support again. I really appreciate it. Wanted to review another Working Man's Whiskey today. Henry McKenna. This is the standard Henry McKenna bourbon. I found it when I was in Idaho a few weeks ago. For $11.99. I've never seen it here in California. I'm sure it's hiding somewhere, but you guys remember hopefully you guys have seen my Henry McKenna 10-year single barrel bottled and bond review. It's one of my favorite all-time whiskeys, at any price really. But I used to get the stuff for like $29.99, and for a 10-year single barrel bottled and bond bourbon, it was just, you couldn't beat it. But it has gone up in price in the last couple of years or so around here. It's about, when you can actually find it. Bottle Barn gets a shipment every once in a while. You can get a bottle for like $60. There's a store right down the road that has the same bottle in the cabinet that they've had for, I don't know, probably a couple years now, for $110. So some people are just going crazy over it. I love it, but I'm not going that crazy over it. So when I saw the base product for $11.99, I had to get it. I started this channel on finding good bargains, good whiskeys for a decent price. The past couple reviews that I've done, I've kind of been going back to that a little bit. I have several more actually that I'd like to get on here before too long. And I just want to remind people that although we do review really good whiskeys, some of my favorites are a little more expensive. You can still find great deals. Money's not always there. Sometimes you just want to save a few bucks and still be happy. And this is one that I wanted to try out to see if it would be on that list. So let's give it a little pour. All right. So there is no age statement on it. It's 40% ABV, 80 proof. It's their standard product. The back says, arriving from Ireland in 1837, Henry McKenna knew he had brought something special to the U.S. Years later, he used his family's recipe, passed down for generations, to produce his great sippin' whiskey at the distillery he founded in 1855 near Fairfield, Kentucky. Due to McKenna's strict requirement of proper aging before bottling, it didn't take long for his whiskey to become popular. Today's Henry McKenna still satisfies those looking for a real whiskey with real history. So it doesn't really tell you too much though in the way of age or anything. It says Kentucky straight bourbon, so gives you a little information there on age. But don't know exactly how long it's been aged for. But look at it in the glass. And I'm going to do a little, I'm going to review it on its own. I'm going to give a little pour of the 10-year here. Just kind of course, 10-year is going to have, excuse me, have some deeper char and all that. But I just want to kind of take a look side by side. And color's a little bit darker on the 10-year, but not too much, to be honest with you. Not too much. I just had to take a nice little sniff of this one. But this one has it's got a nice nose on its own. Definitely you get a little, you can tell it's a little bit younger. It's got a younger corn, little bit greener, like that green tree bark type note to it there. But yeah, you get definitely some sweet corn in there. Maybe some almost like a caramel corn to me. But some vanilla, a little bit of spice, a little bit of citrus. It's got a pleasant nose. It's definitely got a pleasant nose. Nothing offensive on the nose. Let's take a sip. And on the palate, it's good. It's really good. You can tell that it's a little bit younger. That it's not ultra aged or anything, but it's got a nice, pleasant flavor to it. It's light, but at the same time, it's got a lot of character for a young, I guess you could say, bottom shelf whiskey. It's got that good corn sweetness, some good vanilla, orange peel, I want to say. It's got some orange peel to it. Definitely a little bit of rye spice to it. A little bit of, just a little bit of like cinnamon spice as well. A little bit of vanilla. It's a pleasant sipping whiskey. You could sip this, obviously at $11.99. It's probably like almost $13 out the door. A good mixing whiskey as well. I've made a few drinks with this, as you can tell, for myself, for my wife, for my in-laws, and it's one that it's a universal. If you want to take a pour of something straight, don't want to spend too much money, get this bottle. If you want to make drinks with it, you can do that as well. Really, really good stuff, especially at that price. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't pay, say, $30-$40 for it, but for a whiskey under $25, I'd say this is well worth the price. Really, really good stuff. I really enjoy this. It's not too, I mean, it's got the legs are fairly quick, I guess I'd say, but it has a fairly viscous consistency to it on the mouthfeel. It's not too thin for something this young and 80 proof and everything else. I would think that this would be kind of thin on the mouth, in the mouth, but it's not. It's really, really good, and I really enjoy this. So I'll take one more sip, give it a score, and then I want to take a little sip of the 10-year over here. Classic, McKenna single barrel, 10-year-old, bottled and bond. So it's not one that's gonna just knock your socks off, but at the price that I paid for it at $12, you're going to be very pleased with it. I think I'm very satisfied with it. Really happy I was able to find this when I was in Idaho. So it was a little, can't remember what the place was called. I wish I could give them credit on here, but it was a little store in Meridian. That's all I know. So really good stuff though, guys. And I'm gonna give for the price and the quality, I'm gonna give this one 84 out of 100. 84 out of 100, not bad at all. Yeah, maybe even 85. Just a solid B all the way around. Really good stuff. So take a little sip of water and then try out the, just for old time's sake, try out the McKenna 10 over here. All right. Of course, just such a deeper, it's aged 10 years, being, what is it? I mean, obviously 100 proof, being bottled in bond, but it just, you can taste the quality for sure in this bottle right here. Really thick mouthfeel for sure. Deeper vanillas and caramels and just a solid whiskey all the way around. It's really solid bourbon all the way around, and it's still one of my favorites. I really enjoy McKenna 10 over here. But as much as I love this one, if you put these two bottles in front of me, this one at $100 like that store down the street's charging, or this one for $12, I'm going this guy every time with money left in the bank. So pick and choose. If you can swing something a little more expensive, usually places around here aren't that expensive, the $100 or $110. But if you want to pay $60 for this bottle, if you have that kind of money, I would do it. I'd pay $60 if I saw these two. Okay, if I saw these two for $60 and $12 or whatever it was, $11.99. Yeah, if I had the $60, I'd go for this. But if I didn't have that $60, I have no problem with this one at all. This one is worthy of your hard-earned dollar. So definitely check it out. Really good stuff. So that's it for now, guys. Got a bunch of reviews coming up before too long. Take another sip of water. Got a bunch of reviews coming up. I've got a blended scotch. I've got several more bourbons to try out. I've got an Irish whiskey. Got a flavored whiskey from my buddy Nick out there. Nick, if you're watching, he just recently moved to Minnesota, so he's freezing out there. Nick, if you're watching, bud, I'll be doing that one for you before too long. I hope you're hanging in there and haven't turned to a popsicle yet, bud. So anyway, that's gonna do it for now. Hope you guys like the way these hats turned out. I love the way they turned out. I'm very proud of them. Very grateful and thankful. My sister created the first hat, the one I'm wearing right now, and I loved it so much that I had more made. She helped me out. She got me this the tripod that my phone's sitting on right now, because I was using a whiskey case, like a Lefroy case, with some pork and beans propped up on it to put my phone on. So this is much better. So I appreciate all the support, everybody. I really do. Thank you guys so much for everything throughout the years. I mean, since 2016 I've been doing this, so really appreciate it, and look forward to keeping this thing going. I'll talk to y'all soon. Cheers.